All right, now we're going to take and do the injectors.
What you're gonna need is a 6mm Allen wrench to pull the injectors out. So go ahead and get one of those and pull that out. Now the 2008 to 2010 model of razors have different injector connectors than the 2011 and up. The injectors we include work with all years, but the 2008 to 2010 have additional adapters to allow these injectors to work with your 800. So first, pull your injectors out. Polaris, they glue their connectors into the injectors. So the next step that we take is actually going to be boiling your injectors with the connectors in a pan of hot water to soften up the glue, and we'll show you how we do that here in just a moment. Sometimes the O-rings pull off in the fuel rail, so just pull the O-ring back out. You will be swapping O-rings on these to the new injectors, so do not lose these O-rings. Do not rip them when you pull them off, and be very careful when you reinstall them. But you'll need to pull your injectors out to this point. So you have the two injectors. Cables will be in there since these clips right here are glued in.
Okay, so you can see we actually use a pan of boiling water to get rid of the glue on those injectors. So literally you drop them in there for usually it takes how long?
About 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes you just bake them in there. And then once these ones are complete, we will pull them out and show you what we do from there. Okay.
So we've gotten the plugs out. We boiled them for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. You just got to do that to get the glue soft. You need to make sure you pick out as much as the glue as you can in there, so you get a good solid connection when you plug these back into your injectors.
Towards the camera so we can see inside. Okay.
So once you get that taken care of, there's a little plastic insert that's in the side that goes inside of these clips. You have to pull those out, as well as these little blue rubber seals here. So get all that out. Pull the bottom O-ring off. The top one's actually the same size as the new injector, so you only need to pull the bottom one. Of course, if you want to buy a brand new set of O-rings, you can. Pull this guy off. So you'll be putting this one on. Then you'll be placing the plastic insert in there, like that. Then you'll be placing the seal, and then you can go ahead and clip in looks like on this one we're going to need to get some more of the glue out. That's why it's critical to make sure you get as much glue out as you can.
Okay, so we had to go back a second time and put some water, or put these injector harnesses in water to get rid of some of the excess glue. So what you want to do is just make sure that this piece goes into this plastic piece and that it locks. And you may or may not have to go back for a second time to get rid of the glue. If you're careful, it's probably easier to use a knife just because the sharpness cuts through the glue better, but you definitely have to be careful to not cut your finger off. So
there you go. Now we're ready to install these injectors back on the machine. You can keep your old injectors, throw them away, sell them, do whatever you want to do with them, but there you go.
After this, we will have the power commander. She's ready to fire. You can see how those injectors installed back in just like the stock ones.